Fourth instrument. Alright, today guys, we're going to try to finish prepping the engine bay and getting the engine settled in, and if we can, try to get it to turn over. Stay tuned. Alright, so here's a tip for anybody putting a motor in. If you can, put the slave cylinder in before you put the transmission or the entire engine inside the car. The reason for this is because the shift fork is all the way back there, and I've had a couple of times where I've missed with the plunger because if this doesn't make contact with it the moment you press in the clutch for the first time, you're going to get the plunger spat out into the bell housing, and then you have to remove everything. It's a giant pain in the ass. So if possible, try to put the slave cylinder in before everything goes in. So first things first, I'm the realist, but let's replace that broken motor mount arm. Looks like probably not a bad idea, huh? Also remember, this is the correct orientation. A lot of people, first time doing their M50 swaps, put the motor mount arm upside down. So try not to do that. Motor mount arm number 2. It's only broken here, but I feel like we should replace it. And while we're at it, I felt like now was not a bad time to put on new oil pan gasket. This motor has the welded on nut for some reason and security tape. I don't remember doing the weld on nut, but that might have been somebody else. Okay, so engine's resting on just the motor mounts. Yeah, the back of the head's stuck in the firewall, but I'll take care of the trans mounts in a bit. But not bad for a one-man engine install. Huzzah. 50 tip. The back of the head hose goes to the bottom heater core hose plug, and the top one is for the main spider hose. Remember, back, bottom, and you'll be good. Okay, now comes the fun part. Gonna see about getting that transmission cross brace on. Pretty sure it's the other way around. Yeah, it makes more sense. Ta-da! Alright, next up is installing DME. I've got most of the wiring loom in now. Just basic installation at this point, using the same holes that we used to grab the old ECU out. So that's nice. Right? Ta-da! Okay, a new booster, kind of just resting in there. Let's put that in. I'd like to point out how much easier this is with the seats removed. Also, for anybody curious, there's a hole right here inside the brake pedal that's designed for you to be able to put an extension through so you can get to that last bolt and the distance. Doesn't make it the easiest thing in the world, but does indeed make life easier. Alright, next up is throttle cable installation. There's a little teeny tiny hole all the way back there you can kind of see. And all you have to do is put it in the hole. Oh yeah, put it in the hole. Okay, now the throttle cables come through, and all we have to do is stick it through the grommet, one-handed. Come on. Yeah. Nope. There you go. And so I think most things are connected. Let's put on the intake manifold in here. Ta-da! Okay, well that's it for today. Things are mostly in, buttoning up things here and there. I don't have any fluids, so I don't want to try to turn it over. I did give it some power, but didn't really hear anything click on. There's no fuel pressure or anything, so I'll have to figure that out, but maybe it's because I'm not done hooking stuff up. Anyway, today's question is, let's see, thoughts on Chase Bay's Booster Delete Kit from Zach Mickle. The Chase Bay's Booster Delete Kit works pretty well. I think it's mostly sized properly for an E30. The only issue I have with it is that it's a single diaphragm type, where if it blows, you lose all brakes altogether. The factory type has two different subsections, so that if you blow one, you only lose half of your brakes. But if that's not really an issue for you, like it's a track-only car, you've got a hydraulic handbrake, it really shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay guys, thanks. Keep sending in some questions, and I'll see you next time.